Stigler.
Why?
Because she's going to bring my spiritware up
What the
here.
heck? I offered to bring your spirit.
Mystery, if I get
Well,
spiritware,
she's got to complete the deal. If she doesn't bring the spiritware, she doesn't get the donut.
Then I get the donut.
So if you go get the spiritware and bring it up before she does,
I get the donut?
possibly.
Delicioso.
For me too, that applies.
Sure.
Can I go to the officer?
Thank you for explaining that. That was a joke.
Had 15
Oh, all right.
money.
So, guys, today we're going to talk about, we have talked about standard form already. Right? Standard form of circle. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. We've talked about that. Now we're going to talk about the general form. So the general form, as you can see on your paper, is listed two different ways. Those are the two acceptable ways to write your answers. Right? X squared plus your x term plus y squared plus your y term plus e, or plus your constant, equals 0. That's the big thing about this general form here. It equals, well, that was weird, equals 0. I don't know why it does that. But it equals 0. That's the big thing you need to notice. Anytime you're putting something in general form, it must equal 0. Standard equation equals the radius squared. General form equals 0.
What the heck
Okay.
is dycx?
These are just constants. These are numbers. So this is your x term, it's your y term.
So a song
Okay.
that we can learn.
So, yeah, do we have to memorize this equation?
So is there a
It's
sort of-
really, hey, what we're going to use it for is really not that hard to memorize.
X squared.
Okay.
plus C.
So, what's going to happen is we are going to convert from this standard form that we've been doing lately, and we did it yesterday, to general form. All you're going to do is take x minus 2 squared and FOIL it, right? It becomes x minus 2 times x minus 2. FOIL, you get x squared minus 4x plus 4. Y plus 5. Split it up. This isn't a problem on your paper, is it?
No.
No, that's fine. You can split it up, FOIL it. Y squared plus 10y plus 25. And then combine any like terms. 4 plus 25 becomes 21,
Plus 25.
or 29. And then subtract 9 to get it to equal 0. They have it set up weird in here. Let's go to our problem. That problem sucked.
Yeah.
Nice little
What?
graphic.
Would you say, Noel? Okay, so multiply it out and get it equal to 0. That's a big thing. General form equals 0. So, x minus 2 times x minus 2 plus y plus 4 times y plus 4 equal to 25. Right? All I did is I separated my two pieces. Now, as you get better at this, maybe you'll skip this step, maybe you'll skip the next step, but I'm going to do it all right now. So FOIL these. First, outside, inside, last. X squared minus 2x plus 4. FOIL your y plus 4s. Plus y squared plus 4y plus 16 equals 25. Now, all I'm going to do is combine my like terms. X squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 8y plus 20 equals 25. Now notice that certain order we talked about when it's in general form. This is the order I'll do most of the time. I'll put it x squared, then my x term, y squared, then my y term, and then my constant, my one without any variable. Alright? And the last thing I need to do for this problem is get it equal to 0. So I need to subtract 25. X squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 8y minus 5 equals 0. Okay? The other way you could write it, you could do x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 8y minus 5 equals 0, right? Either one of those forms works. I'm going to do it this way most of the time. Like I said, you don't really need to memorize it because it really falls into place on its own when you FOIL things out. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Are there any questions on that?
No.
We're good?
We are.
Let's try another one.
A, okay. You said or.
x minus 1 times x minus 1 plus y plus 3 times y plus 3 equals 12. Okay? FOIL it out. X squared minus x plus 1 plus y squared plus 3y plus 9 equals 12. Okay? Combine any like terms that you have. X squared minus 2x plus y squared plus 6y plus 10 equals 12. And Dom, what has to happen in general form? Has to be equal to 0. So subtract 12. X squared minus 2x plus y squared plus 6y minus 2 equals 0. Now like I said, that second form, you could put it x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 6y minus 2 equals 0. That's acceptable as well, but anything else is not. It's got to be in one of those two forms. Alright? So that's going standard to general. Pretty easy, just foiling things out, combining like terms, getting it equal to 0. Okay? Any questions? Alright, quickly before we do general to standard, let's review completing the square. Who remembers how to do it?
B term by 2.
Square the number.
Okay, well,
Add the number to.
first of all, before I do that, I'm going to separate them, right? X squared plus 6x plus 4 equals 0. And then, Patrick, what did you say I do?
Divide B term by 2.
Divide your b term by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Then, Stetner, what do I do?
Square the number.
Square that number. 3 squared equals 9. Add it on the inside, subtract it on the outside. This in here becomes x plus 3 times x plus 3 minus 5 equals 0, or x plus 3 squared minus 5 equals 0. Hey guys, why do you think we're reviewing this?
It's gonna be a test.
Well,
We're going to do it.
we're going to do it in
On
about
the
2
next
seconds,
page.
right?
It's gonna be.
So, let's review one more. Right, separate your x squared and your x term from your constant. Take your b term, 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Square it, we get 4. So, add 4 on the inside, subtract it on the outside. X plus 2 squared minus 5 equals 0. Right? Is that what everybody got? X plus 2 squared minus 5 equals 0?
Yep.
Okay. Any questions while completing the square? And that's something we did last unit. Now we're going to do it again this unit. So, to go from general to standard, right? We're going to complete the square twice. We're going to do it for our x values and our y values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take x squared minus 8x, leave a space, put a parenthesis, plus y squared minus 6y, leave a space, put a parenthesis. And then I get minus 11, leave a bigger space, equal to 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the square twice. Once for my x values, and once for my y values. So, my b term here is negative 8. Divided by 2 is negative 4. Squared is 16. Right? So I took negative 8 because that was my b term. I'm going to add that on the inside by my x values, but I still have to subtract it on the outside. So at the end, I'm subtracting 16. Okay, does that make sense? You all follow me? Then, for my y values, I have negative 6 for a b term. Divided by 2, I get negative 3. Squared, I get 9. Add it on the inside. subtract it on the outside at the end. Okay, and just like we did before, we're going to factor each of our terms. This becomes x minus 4 plus y minus 3 times y minus 3. Negative 11 minus 16 minus 9 should get me negative 36, or minus 36 equals 0. Why is this board here? You need to leave, sir. And simply make these squared pieces. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared minus 36 equals 0. Except I have one problem. That doesn't look like the standard form yet. Add 36, right? So we want our radius squared on the other side. X minus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 36. So we're completing the square twice to change from general to standard form. Now, what happens if you go to finish your answer here and you get a negative on the opposite side of the equal sign? Can that ever happen? No, because that's our radius squared, right? If you get a negative over here, we did something wrong. We got to go back and look and see where we messed up. All right? Do you guys want to do the last one together, or do you want to try it on your own?
Try it on our own.
Try it on your own? All right, I'll do it on the board as you do it on your papers. If you're struggling, raise your hand. I'll come over. Please try it. Complete the square twice.
Candy question?
How do we do? Do we need more time?
Wait, just like 2 more seconds.
2 more seconds. All right. I can give you some more seconds.
I did them all.
All right. Okay. How did we do? Good, so-so. Good, so-so. Fellas. Good, so-so. Good. Do we have any questions, guys? All right, well, we still have one more problem to do. Uno más. I think it's the only one left. Now, it says graph the circle. Which form does it give it to me in? Is that general or standard? That's general. Have we ever graphed out a general form? No. So what do you think we're going to have to do to be able to graph it? Convert it to standard. So, we're going to complete the square twice. X squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 6y plus 8 equals 0. And complete the square. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. Squared, I get positive 4. So add 4 on the inside, subtract 4 on the outside. Same thing with my y term. Negative 6 divided by 2 equals negative 3. Squared gives me 9. So add 9 on the inside, subtract it on the outside. X minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared minus 5 equals 0. So the last thing we got to do to get it to standard form is add 5. X minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals 5. Sweet, it's in standard form. But how do I graph it now? What?
H minus K.
Not h minus k, but just hk is my center, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anna, what would be my center in this case?
Y minus.
2, 3.
2, 3, right? It's x minus h, y minus k. So my center is at 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. Put a point. What's my radius going to be?
No.
5. 5.
2.
Remember, hold on. Remember,
It's 2.
the radius squared is 5.
It's 2.
So I take the square root of it. My radius is the square root of 5, which when we're graphing is approximately, said what, 2.2?
Yeah.
So approximately 2.2. So go down 2.2, right, 2.2, up, and left. And draw your circle. That's pretty good. Pretty good circle. Any questions? I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all we have for today. Any questions?